Welcome viewers, this is Winsher. I want to bring you highlights of a match that probably the highest kill count match I've ever had in Battlefield 1. 141 kills, 27 deaths. Hope you enjoyed that little opening montage, warm-up montage, and I love that Gladiator clip. I can't resist. This match, look at some beast gameplay here. Team literally just jumped right over me. Don't know what to do. I'm going to try and melee this guy and yeah, get laughed at. That was absolutely abysmal. So I'm going to try to maybe show some better gameplay from here on out in the rest of this footage. But this was a 2,000 ticket server Conquest match. It was, I think, a dice. That's a special dice event they had going on or something, and then the server playlist. So this is gameplay from that. Unfortunately, you know, with the 2,000 ticket match, I just can't really play all that gameplay for you. This is kind of the middle part of the match. The first part of the match I was running the show shot, and you know, it's just one of those matches I didn't really know was going to turn out this good. As I played it, I realized, you know, I need to start capturing some gameplay. But unfortunately, when you're playing on the PlayStation 4 Pro, you're kind of restricted in your recording options. I pretty much just have it set to anytime I hit the share button, I capture the last 30 minutes of gameplay. But once you do that in one match, it's, you know, it's like you're one and done. You can't continue to record the gameplay if you choose to do it later on, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So essentially, once you capture that 30-minute segment, if you try to hit the share button again, it doesn't capture gameplay in the same match, if you understand what I'm saying. So I apologize. I did the best I could. I think for the most part I got the best parts of this match uploaded. And I've just really enjoyed playing this match, and I enjoyed this gameplay, so I hope you do as well. This is kind of where the direction I want to go with the channel. As I said, in the future, I'm going to upload more raw gameplay, kind of get away from the montages and all that stuff. And I do have some gameplay. The next upload I want to get is probably going to be a survivability video. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for those, where I really offer in-depth kind of tactics and strategies and walk you through my mentality as I'm going through a big kill streak. So I've actually got some decent gameplay of at least 2 clips I want to get in there and I think really hit that home. You know, I should do a better job of that, of capturing those gameplays where I'm really going on a long kill streak, but I just have so much gameplay now. I find I need to, you know, I need a better focus on those points specifically. So look for that in the next upload I'll be putting up. But this gameplay, you know, this is one of the new DLC maps, but it was actually the DLC before the Russian DLC just released. I'm really enjoying the Russian DLC. That clip in the beginning of the footage was some gameplay from that. Look at this guy getting chased. He's going in for the melee, so you get the teabag. But that beginning footage I showed you is, you know, with the new DLC, the Russian DLC maps and weapons as well. I am enjoying the Russian DLC quite a bit. The name is the Tsar. Very good stuff. I'm just, as a whole, really enjoying Battlefield 1 right now, especially having left Destiny 2 for the short amount of time. You know, that disappointment in my last video, it says it all about my disappointment with Destiny 2. But I'll tell you just how refreshing it is to come to a game like this. And now they've enabled HDR graphics with this game, and oh my god, this game looks so beautiful. You know, I'm playing on a 55-inch UHD TV, Samsung TV, you know, with 4K resolution, HDR, and like when you pop this game in, even on console, I mean, it's like, why would you ever want to play Destiny? I mean, it's like so bad in comparison. And maybe you noticed in the first clip that I uploaded here with that little opening montage, if you will, the colors are a little bit off. Well, unfortunately, that's going to be a consequence of me playing in HDR. I guess one of the limitations is when you capture gameplay in HDR and then you try to basically upload it, or you put it on a non-HDR TV, that's the color difference. So it might look a little off to you. Like, I noticed the blood splatter and some of the weapon handles and stuff like that, the colors are just a little bit off. So the uploads to come, you might see an intermix of, you know, some of that gameplay I've captured from here on out with HDR, and some gameplay it's not. It may look normal, it may look a little bit off. That's why. So I'll try to remind you of that in the uploads to come if if that's a factor, but I can notice it as well. But I'll tell you what, playing in HDR, oh, it's so great. If you guys don't have an HDR TV or your PC scrub, you don't you don't have that on your monitor, forgive me, you don't know what you're missing. Just the colors pop so much more. The reflections off the snow, here I am 7115 at this point in time. The reflections from the snow, the deep blacks, the brights. I mean, like when you look at the sun, it almost blinds you. It just, the sun coming through on your screen, it's just very vibrant. The colors are so much more rich and vibrant. It adds a whole nother depth to the graphical fidelity of the gameplay. Again, this is all console gameplay, PS4 Pro, very impressive. Like I say, I mean, I'm very happy with 60 frames a second and the resolution that this game can produce. I have no idea why games like Destiny struggle to even bring you anything beyond 30 frames a second. And I'm sorry, I hate to keep bashing on Destiny 2, but I'm still pretty salty about that game, so forgive me. But Battlefield 1, I'm finding myself just deeply enjoying this game right now. Just the more I play it, the more I'm just like, man, this is such a good Battlefield that I feel like it's really underrated in terms of its just appreciation and its reception. I almost blame it gamers' short attention span. Oh, beast mode on. Warning, guys, beast mode on. Here I'm going to lock down this corridor, watching the flank, put him down real quick. Benet Mercier, I mean, this gun is just murder on a stick. I mean, just taking cover, throw the bipod out, instant gratification. I need to instant accuracy. I mean, just locking down square, throwing out gas. It's that way they're instantly suppressed as they walk through it, and then I'm capitalizing on their predictability, locking down this whole sector. This is what it's all about right here. Juking.
Are you not entertained?
Yes. I am entertained. I'm having fun here, guys. I mean, I'm trying to get these, if you don't like these movie clips, let me know. I mean, I was just kind of playing around, but these are things I think sometimes when I'm playing the gameplay, I mean, I am so entertained, so engrossed in the gameplay. I mean, the sweat's just pouring. But I like the competitive nature of games like this. Yeah, I mean, I really like the dynamic environments of Battlefield, the destructibility. Oh, the graphics I could go on all day about alone, but just the more importantly than that is just the fun factor of this game. No, it doesn't have all the weapons that in the gear we've seen in previous Battlefields. No, it doesn't seem to have all the spam and the AC-130, which is something I really like, despite the community's interest on it. To the contrary, I mean, it just has so much less, but in a lot of regards, it just has meat on bones, meat and potatoes kind of gameplay. I mean, this is just a shooter. Your gun skill is at the core of this game. There isn't a whole lot of spam stuff. I mean, they've really toned down the bayonet thing, the bayonet charging. I mean, there's not a whole lot of problems, really, with this game, other than the matchmaking right now with your party. I mean, my boy Righty and I, he's not in this gameplay, unfortunately, but, we struggle with PlayStation 4 with just getting a simple, like, squad up, get in the same server. It's such a challenge. But besides that kind of logistical problems, in terms of the gameplay fidelity of this game, just the shooter core aspect of it, no suppression, none of that stuff you had in Battlefield 4, it really just drove you crazy. The random bullet stuff, they've really curtailed. And by the way, guys, I forgot to mention the elephant room. Teabag, guess right, son, get wrecked. This is before this weapon is going to be buffed. I mean, are they making this game just for wind shear? I am a support class player at the core. Well, if you guys know, you probably know if you're watching this, they're about to release a big patch this month that's going to buff, and I mean buff Arnold Schwarzenegger style, all the support class weapons. So this gun, my pride and joy, Benet Mercier, 8,500 kills with this weapon, 85 Sura stars, right? It's going to take one less bullet to kill. I mean, Jack Nicholson, I mean, where are you laughing now, buddy? I mean, this gun already, in my opinion, is ridiculously good. It's my go-to in all the Battlefield games that I've played since Battlefield 3. This has been my #1 weapon of all time. Incredibly effective. So they're about to buff this gun even more with damage, and the show shot's gonna have more damage, like 38 massive damage now as opposed to 35, and the drop-off's gonna be a lot less. I mean, the buff's coming. Oh man, the time to kill is gonna just be dirty. Oh, Rex, son, Billy Hook in the neck. It's just gonna be dirty coming with this gun. So bear in mind, all the footage you've seen so far is all pre-buff footage. So I mean, I can't wait to get some gameplay. And I should probably just jump in CT just for the hell of it to see how good this gun is right now with the damage buff they're about to do this. I mean, that's considerable damage buff. I mean, I don't know how many times it feels like I put 6 shots in a guy at range, but you know what? I still drop him in the end. But now it's going to take 5. Oh, or 1 less. You know, if it's 4, it's going to be 3, etc. So I'm looking real forward to the damage buff. I mean, I think it's going to be ridiculous. I really don't think it's needed. But I guess not many people play support class, so maybe that's DICE's attempt to get more people enthused. But, you know, here I am speaking, going MVP. I mean, 141 kills. You know, the gun's good, guys. I keep saying it. I've got just gigabytes and gigabytes of footage of me running with this gun, just decimating the team. I mean, this accuracy is it's just unbelievable, the accuracy of this weapon. Full auto, that's where it shines. You don't burst fire this gun, and the telescopic sight's where it's at with me. That gives me the tactical advantage I need to put shots on targets. This turns into a sniper rifle, essentially, with the telescopic scope. With this, a very modest 2.5 times zoom, but a lot of people just don't like scopes. It takes some time, I guess, to acclimate to them. It just seemed very natural to me, but many people kind of stay away from them for that reason. But you can see in this position of Charlie, where I'm trying to maintain situational awareness. I'm watching this map. You can see I got the map blown up as well. Add another server star, too, for the Benet Mache. I like to really keep my, you know, I like to essentially engage targets all around me if I can. If I'm in the middle of action, I try to do as little as I can to focus on one corridor, if you understand what I'm saying. I mean, it's all about being mobile, shooting the guys behind you, around you. You can't just fixate in one area. You got to be mobile. You got to be on the fly, and you got to think on the fly. And, you know, these are the things about Battlefield I really enjoy, because you're punished for being stupid and you're rewarded for being smart. You're rewarded at best for playing to your weapon's strengths, positioning yourself in a position where you're going to maximize the effectiveness of your weapon. I mean, there's nothing in this game other than maybe the elite classes that will ruin your day if you're not, you know, just a random ruin, essentially, or the random spam ability of the game in terms of just being punished for something stupid. But this game in particular, Battlefield, I just really enjoy the fact that I feel like I'm rewarded for good gameplay and capitalizing on players that are not as astute. Oh, and here we go. Let's pick up that Flame Trooper kit. I'm going to go for it. Speaking of OP elite classes, and you know, this is one of the rare moments. I typically don't do very good with these classes. I chase this guy down, and I don't know how he didn't survive. And he like does it like a, oh, where'd this guy go? Like he's like a magician act. He dang near pulled off the melee kill on me, but I put him down. He's whipping his shovel around, and then it's like the time to kill sometimes with this class is, oh, it's a little aggravating. I mean, bullets people get on you when you're just laying fire on them point blank. But I kind of go beast on here. Enjoyed it. Just pushing up here, getting real aggressive. Basically predicting they're going to come through this tunnel. You know, you're immune to gas, you're immune to fire, so that's one of the good things about this late class. These guys are trying to gas me or whatever they're trying to do, incendiary grenade. Again, I put this guy down. Dang near, I don't know where that guy came from, but I do a quick 180 on him, put him down. Again, yes, just racking up kills left and right. Well, what's the score right now? What is the score? 103-17?
Are you not entertained?
Yes. Yes. I am entertained. 103-17. I'm loving it. Just loving it. I mean, the gameplay just goes on, and like I said, I don't think I really captured the end gameplay or the beginning of, you know, again, these are just the highlights. Again, I'm using the mortar. I think this is actually the HE mortar, which, why do I even have that on this map? Again, I like the flexibility of this class, being able to take out tanks with this mortar. I don't know how many times I've taken out vehicles with this loadout. It's not that effective on infantry, but it will keep their heads down. It will disperse people, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do at this point in time. So, this map, I mean, right now we're kind of getting steamrolled. I don't even think we end up winning this match. It's really close. I don't know, was it 1475 to 1497? I can't remember if we win this or not. Honestly, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I wish I would have... this is a little bit older gameplay. I wish I would have known, but more importantly, it's just the gameplay, just experience of it. My highest kill count match at this point in time. Just bigger picture here is I really like this DLC. I mean, look at this urban setting here. This is a cool map. I wish I'd get like a daytime version of this map too. I'm not too fond of the dark, dusk. I mean, granted, the lighting's is sufficient, but I'm not a big fan of these low light maps. But I would like to see some maybe dynamic weather on a map like this, maybe some rain showers or sunlight that, you know, starts sunlight, then it gets cloudy, then it rains, you know, or maybe it snows. I mean, they have so much capability with this engine. I'd like them to see maybe adding that feature to Battlefield. I think that'd be a cool aspect of that, because you know, we're all aggravated sometimes by the sandstorm on the, you know, some of those desert maps, but you know, these urban city maps, I think that kind of add a unique aspect of it that would maybe kind of enhance the gameplay. But as you see, I'm trying to get back here, position Charlie, watching these choke points all the time. Whenever I get hit, I try to take cover, regen my health, get out the gas. I mean, gas, I love about gas is that it's able just to lock down corridors, and it just stops people from running into it. Here, and what I'm doing is I'm slowing down with the gas, and I'm trying to get my motor out just to kind of get some hits on people. But oh my God, what just happened? Oh, that guy was going in for the melee, and I get saved, and I felt bad I couldn't save my buddy in time, and here I am with a wonky reload, and oh man, that one hurt. Oh man, that was frustrating, and he gets a revive on top of that. 111-19 right now is the score. This guy killed me 4 times. Good for him, man. But you know, wrapping up this gameplay here, last few minutes, like I said, guys, I couldn't get it all up there. I tried to condense it as much as I could, just to kind of give you the core stuff, and, you know, cut out a lot of the fluff. Let me know what you kind of think about this style of upload, if you enjoyed this gameplay. Like I say, I mean, I just really enjoyed playing this map. I enjoy this DLC. I just wish more people had access to premium, and you know, they're doing that right with Battlefront 2, at least making all the DLC free. But unfortunately with Battlefield 1, this is just a consequence of premium. You know, it's just not a good model. And on that top about Battlefront 2, I could not be any less interested in that stupid game. I got burned with Battlefront 1 or the last Battlefront. I'm not gonna buy Battlefront 2, even though it looks so great, whatever. But yeah, we all know that game's not gonna last at all. A month, it'll be dead. You know, like who cares about Star Wars right now? They're not even releasing Star Wars movies, so why are we releasing Star Wars games? Just seems really odd to me. I really would like to see DICE put their efforts into maybe more content for this game, or hell, it'd be really nice to see a game like Medal of Honor come back. Ooh, look at this. Uh-oh. Looks like a lot of troopers up here. Stormtroopers on Charlie. Let's put them down. You know, throwing out the border again. This thing's not very effective, especially HTML, but boy, when they cluster up, that could be a little dangerous. So, try to get them dispersed, and then I know they're going to come to me here. So again, guy bayonet charging, bad idea. Pull back, reassess, wait for my infantry to push up with me, my colleagues. Maintain the situation awareness, the people lit up on the map. Being careful, peeking corners. I mean, this gun is just so good. The moment you start getting bullets on your target, the flinch part of it, I mean, their aim goes off, all that, and it's just bad news for them. Ooh, yeah, not dirty 1911. Really like this sidearm. It's good. It's good for these close quarters. Again, getting a little too aggressive here, but you know, sometimes you got to go all in. You know, playing conservatively is smart, but there's also a time to, you know, sacrifice yourself and get, you know, maximize your potential and get as many kills as you can. So that's gonna wrap it up here for me, guys. Like I said, the next video will be a survivability video. I've got some good kill streaks. I want to get in there and kind of pick apart my mentality when I'm positioning myself, and break that gameplay down for you, maybe new players out there as well. That's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, let me know what you think about the layout of this this content or this video. If you like more of this. This style of gameplay, let me know, and I will have more content come. I will see you guys on the battlefield. Remember, situational awareness, play smartly, play to your weapon strengths, pull back when you're at a disadvantage, know your limitations, and you will shine, and you will improve, and you will be a force to be reckoned with, and this game will reward this gameplay if you maintain that mentality. Thanks for watching.
La démunition!